Hello, welcome back to the channel. So glad that you would join me today. I'm happy to be with you. I hope this video finds you well whenever you might have time to check it out. I hope you're having the best day ever. I hope you woke up happy. I hope you go to bed happy and go to bed grateful. And I hope you have a great time in between. And that's what I'm trying to do. I hope to inspire you to do that as well and give you little reminders, little helpful hints and tips to get you there on the way on your own path as I'm doing on mine. I did go out and Instacart shopped today. It was about 40 degrees, a little dreary. It's raining out now. I missed that. A little slushy out there, but it was a lot better than being 15, 16 degrees out. I'll tell you that, but it was still randomly cold. I did not anticipate it being as cold as windy as it was, but it was a good one. The money, sometimes it jumps right into your pocket on those shops. It's just boom, boom, boom. Yesterday I was like doing 2 at a time. It just somehow worked out like that, where I would do a very quick Instacart shop while I was waiting for 45 after the hour for the Walmart Sparks. And I mean, 3-4 hours, $70. I got to go home and chill a little bit before work. Today, it was a bit of a grind. They're smaller orders, some not coming as much as you'd like, but I'm at 170 for the week, and I'll take that. It's something that I love to do somehow. I really do enjoy it. But today I wanted to talk a little bit about dealing with difficult people, loving difficult people, being compassionate to difficult people, and the freedom that that brings. And this is about breaking free and being able to deal with difficult people, dark people, cruel, negativity, hostile situations, impatience in people. Dealing with that stuff is going to help you have the best day ever, because if you let that stuff bring you down, you're not going to have the best day ever. And that's something that I really had to work on. I don't think it comes just like that, but these are tools that we can use on a daily basis. And I also want to talk a little bit about some Stoic philosopher quotes that kind of deal with that as well for those. And I want to deal with a Bible verse that deals with it. First, Luke 6:27 through 36, it says, "But I say to you who hear, love your enemies. Do good to those who hate you. Bless those who curse you. Pray for those who abuse you. To one who strikes you on the cheek, offer the other one. And from one who takes away your cloak, do not withhold your tunic either. Give to everyone who begs of you. And from one who takes away your goods, do not demand them back. And as you wish that others would do to you, do so to them." So, don't get worked up when people are difficult to you. Just kind of go with the flow. Still love them. So if you can deal with it, that is endurance. And yesterday I found myself in a situation that was just overflowing with cruelty and negativity and hostileness and impatience and darkness. And thankfully it wasn't directed at me, but it still sucked to witness that and to be around that. And that's not really what I want out of my days and out of my life. But there I was, and the person who was getting that doesn't have really a chance to stand up. They took it pretty well. Perhaps in this way, for all of the darkness, the cruelness, the hostileness, the impatience, the negativity in the world, from bosses, from managers, from parents, from elders, from friends, in coffee shops, in parking garages. You can find it anywhere, right? Grocery stores, on the road. There's going to be all that stuff. It's not to be unexpected, first of all. It really changes your outlook of the situation. Is it possible to have compassion and love for the people, for the person who is directing all that at you, whether it's just between you and them or even in front of a whole lot of people or one other person? Can you find compassion in them because you know that that anger, that darkness, that negativity, that cruelty, that hostileness, that impatience stems from them feeling lesser than they should, them feeling lesser about themselves, them feeling insecure about themselves. They're in pain and they're stressed too. Can you find compassion for the pain that they must be feeling for them to lash out in those ways? And that takes a lot of work. I was in that situation yesterday and I put all these Stoic philosophies to the test. I tried to put this biblical knowledge to the test. I tried to put the strength and freedom that I feel to the test. I was, oh God, this is not good. And then I started to feel compassion. And I started to realize that this was people acting out in pain and feeling lesser about themselves. And I go, this is not going to affect this moment that I'm in. This is not going to affect my day. This is not going to affect my mood. It's not going to affect anything about me. If I were to react in the same, and of course I have, and probably we all have, right? Look inside yourself. Why you are reacting in turn. Why are you giving it back? And I've been there, keeping score. If I was slighted, I had to give it back, or maybe give it back times 2. I've been there. But true freedom and true strength, perhaps the ultimate strength, is being able to absorb someone's poor behavior and not allow it to trigger your pain. That is freedom. Yesterday, I was free from that situation. I was able to absorb it and then let it go. Someone else's poor behavior I cannot control, and I will not allow it to trigger my pain. I will not be put down by it. I will not let it ruin my mood. Anything about that. So when you find yourself in that situation, remember those tips, that it's coming. Feel about that situation with compassion. The Stoics talked a little bit about this. Just 4 quick Stoic quotes to wrap up this episode to bring with you today and tomorrow. The first one is, the mind that is anxious about the future and about future events is miserable. And I've been there. Dreading tomorrow. Not good. Dreading anything in the future. Be present right here, right now. And you'll find yourself having great days, waking up happy and going to bed happy and grateful. The next quote is by Epictetus. It says, we are disturbed not by things, but by the views we take of them. It's not the thing that's making you angry. Think about the thing that is making you angry, or that's made you angry recently, or upset you the most recently. It's the view that you take of it. Is it possible to change your view of it? Is it possible to even have no view of it? The next quote by Marcus Aurelius says, the happiness of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts. If you wake up ready for a shitty day, then it's going to be. If you wake up looking for things to go wrong, expecting things to go wrong, they're going to. But if you wake up and put a smile on your face and say, let's go, let's get after it. I'm working my way towards freedom. I can find freedom right now. I can discard this anxiety. I can take 1% improvements in all areas of your life, not just saving money, not just in your relationships, in every aspect of your life. Your happiness depends on the quality of your thoughts. Go into the rest of today, when this video finds you, with positive thoughts, staying in the present, and understanding it's your view of things. It's not the things, but it's your view of things that truly matter. And finally, the only way to deal with fear is to face it head on. Break free of fear, that thing that you have been dancing around, been procrastinating doing, or hesitant to do, or to say, or to act on. Face it head on. Break free from fear. Break free from letting others' darkness, negativity, cruelty, hostility, and impatience affect your mood. Break free from that. You have the strength to absorb it and not let it trigger your pain. And you have the strength to face your fears head on. I hope you find this video well. Break free.